Greetings, everybody. Woo. Okay, let me go back some.
Okay.
Go back just a little bit.
Ooh.
We are now live. We
Oh,
are on YouTube. We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. People are coming in.
wait. Question. How do
So,
I?
so look, girl, I don't know what's happening over there.
No, it's the Instagram. They're both going at the same time, so it's lagging. So I'm seeing if I can turn down the Instagram,
Yeah, that's fine. That
and
works.
you still hear me. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Hello, 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 hello. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy
Greetings.
New Year. All right, so you going live with me. So we bring it on. We bring it on Asun Bey. Yes.
Hey, everybody, my guys and goddesses.
Yes. All right. So we got to figure out something because I can hear you in both places there. Hello, hello, hello. Greetings, Empress 1860. Greetings to everybody that's joining tonight. I see Leah on here, LEJ, LEA. Hello, hello, hello. Greetings. All right. So you gotta turn your thing down. You got it?
Can you hear me on both?
I can hear you on both. Yes.
Okay, good. I just took my sound off my laptop.
Okay, that's perfect. So I can hear it. It's perfect. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. I hope everyone's doing well. Please tell me if you can hear us, if you're on Facebook and you can hear us and the audio's cool. Even on Instagram, if the audio's cool, please tell us you can hear us, you can see us. Just drop a comment.
I'm
We're
like,
gonna wait for people to come on in. I see some hearts. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to everybody. Ooh, I'm so excited to be here tonight, y'all. January 3rd. Well, it's a new moon too, right? Asun, it's a new moon.
yes, new moon.
New moon, new moon. So new moon means new manifestations and new intentions. All right, so we're trying to get this audio piece together. Her audio is acting a fool.
It is acting a fool. I'm sorry.
No, you fine. That's cool. Let's try to get it right. Let's try to get it right. Just turn stuff down. You think you
Okay,
got it?
that sound better.
Yeah, and we might have to adjust it periodically. That's fine, but hopefully this is good.
I just want to make sure everybody hear me on all platforms.
Yes. All right, so we wanted to jump on tonight, and I'm going to actually just adjust my camera slightly. There we go. We want to come on tonight and say Happy New Year to everybody, and just really kind of have a wonderful conversation with you about your wellness plan for 2022. I am Chef B. Those of you who may or may not know me, I'll introduce myself. I am a lifestyle medicine health coach, raw and plant-based chef educator, and one of my major passions is helping people to transition to plant-based eating so that they can thrive in the seasonal life and just be their best selves. I'm more than just a plant-based chef. More than that, I'm just someone that is going to be right by your side as you think about just really uplifting your life and doing better in the things that you need for your lifestyle. All right. So we also have here Miss Beautiful Asun Bey. Asun Bey she works in the film industry. She is, I like to say, a healer loading. She's loading. She's formulating her gifts and manifesting them. He is also a future doula and also a future holistic acting coach. So I wanted her to come on tonight with us to talk a little bit about wellness. And then also she recently participated in the Palate Reset. And as a member of the Palate Reset, as a participant, I wanted her to share some of her experience. So I'm wondering, Asun, what we might have to do, because I do hear the lagging, is maybe mute something.
I did. I think it might be on your phone and your computer right now.
You think it's me? What?
I think it's you this time.
You think it's me this time? Oh snap! All right.
Yeah.
Well, And then actually you putting the headphones in, actually that might be what we needed. That might be
Okay.
Gucci.
I
Yeah,
hope so, because I want everybody to be able to hear me.
yes. So what I wanted us to do is, everybody has been just, COVID, just life, all of these things that's been happening recently. People are just like, oh my goodness, what should I be doing around my wellness? Right? People have some ideas, but they're just trying to figure it out. I think people are working to figure it out as they go,
Mm-hmm.
And so what I wanted to open up with a question to those of you who are listening. What is your wellness plan? Like, what are some of the things that, if you're willing to share, what are some of your goals this year as it relates to your wellness? So I want you all to, whoever's listening, if you care to share, you can drop it in the comment. What are some of your wellness goals for 2022? So I want to start there. What are some of your wellness goals for 2022? And as usual, whenever we do these lives, I always have people share what city they're from. So, as you're thinking about this question, I want you to drop the city that you're from. Who's in the house? Who's in the house? We want to know who's in the house. You know that we're in Atlanta, right? Atlanta ATL in the house. Well, where else are you in the house, right? And while you're thinking about the answer that you want to give us to that question, what are some of your wellness goals? Just drop a little comment. What city are you from? So just share with us. So I'll give you guys, about a minute to think about it. So where you at? Where you from? And then also, what are some of your wellness goals for 2022? What you got? What you got? What you got, y'all? What are some of your wellness goals for 2022? It could be anything. So don't be shy. All right, we got someone from Lil Burn. Greetings, Yolanda. I see you.
Greetings, Queen.
Yes, Lil Burn, Georgia, in the house. Where else people coming from? What's up? What's up? All right. So I know we got some ATLians because I recognize some of these names that's on Instagram. So I know we got some folks who are from Atlanta definitely in the house. So, make sure that you tell us where you're from, what city you're from. Hello and Happy New Year to all the folks who are coming through on the IG feed. Yes, greetings, Chef. Happy New Year. Yes, yes, yes. Greetings to you. So, no one's responding, right? So, the question is, have y'all not thought about your wellness plan for 2022? Because if you're not responding, that's cool. But this is something that we definitely want to consider, right? This is something that we want to be mindful of. One of the reasons why I'm even bringing this up is because in the work that I do as a health coach, what I realized, and my husband even talked about this recently because we just got off of Kwanzaa. And one of the things that we were talking about during the day of collective work and responsibility is the idea of community, right? And so, what I really want people to think about as they think about wellness and their wellness plan is this idea that you cannot do it by yourself. You just can't. We think we can. Some of us are good, right? Some of us are loners. We can rock out by ourselves, but most of us cannot. Most of us need people. We need a team. We need community in order to make the things that we're trying to happen or manifest happen. We need some folks who are going to support us along the way. All right, so somebody responded. They said they want to eat better, but I need to find good food source, and they want to also exercise. Okay, cool. That's good. Anybody else? Anybody else got something that they're thinking about that they want to work on? None of us are perfect out here, right? None of us are 100. And if you saying you 100, I know you lying. Right? I know you lying if you're saying you 100. We all have something to work on, whether it's more movement, whether it's eating, whether it's drinking more water, whether it's drinking more herbs, whether it's more supplementation, something, getting your mindset right, more spirituality, all aspects of it, right? You ain't out here. I know you're not 100. And if you saying you 100, I know you're not telling the full, honest to God truth. All right. And it's okay. It's okay if you're not 100. And when I say 100, what I'm saying is all of your stuff is on point. All areas of your life is on point. Most of us have some areas that we struggle in. And so it's just taking the time to be honest about what it is that you need help with and support with. So that's why I'm jumping on here to ask. It's the third day of the year. And it's time to be honest. It's time for us to really put ourselves out there and be honest and share what it is that we are struggling with and where we need support. All right, somebody said wellness goals, move more beach visits, and coconut water, more good sleep. Yes, that's me too. And I can be transparent about it. I don't sleep as properly as I need to. My mind is always, I got so many ideas all the time. It's something that I need to work on. And I know what to do, but sometimes it's hard to put it into action, right? Anyone else want to be transparent and honest? What else? What are some of your other wellness goals? I love it. Eat better, get better food sources, exercise, movement, more times for the beach or just more experiences. That's what I'm hearing. Good sleep, which is a huge one, right? Anyone else want to be honest about what it is that they're trying to create this year for themselves? Anybody else? Asun, what about you? What are you trying to
I was
create?
about to be like, I'll be honest.
Well,
For me,
shut up.
for me, it's all about being like I've done the work, I got the information, I got the knowledge, and I think we're at a point where collectively we all have to be intentional this year. So my wellness plan is to be intentional. I have the knowledge. I know what goes well with my body. I know where to work out or what I like to do for activities. I know how much sleep I need. I know what time I need to go to sleep to get up and do the stuff I want to do in the morning. And I know I have to integrate the spirit with the body. And people always forget that when they think about wellness. So you just always got to be prepared. Wellness is you all the way around. And so I'm going to be intentional and I'm going to integrate information that you've given me, that Dr. K's given me, that my IV, my therapist, everybody, I'm taking that and applying it to my life today.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I love it. That's dope. Super dope. Super dope. So here's the thing. So one of the things that I really wanted to talk about today is this idea of team. And really, if Ayatoro Kamal Komet is watching this, that's my husband. Shout out to African Jelly Cultural Institute, African Jelly Import Warehouse, Ayatoro Komet. He talks a lot about us being in community and not doing things by ourselves. And I really believe that when we talk about wellness, we got to look at it from the same perspective. There was some time ago, this was maybe about 2 years ago, I did, it was like a video like this with one of my mentors. She's the leader of a health coaching program. And we were talking about a wellness squad, right? And I want to bring that idea back in this conversation because everybody needs us. They need a squatty. They need squatties. They need people on the team for your wellness. All right. Not just the people who like you checking in. Yeah. What you doing? You going for a walk? Can I come? Not that necessarily. Like that's dope. But I'm also talking, I'm also talking about, is your physician, I want y'all to think this year, is your physician in alignment with how you view medicine? All right. Because some of us, I hear a lot of people complaining about their doctors, but they're not necessarily doing anything to change it. Right. You got to ask yourself that question. That's part of your wellness plan, to do an audit about the people that are supporting you in your wellness. And who are those people, right? So is your doctor in alignment with your wellness vision? Are they trying to push pills down your throat, or are they trying to address things that you might be dealing with from a holistic standpoint? That's really important. That's very, very important. Okay, number one, that's doctor. Chiropractic. I am blown away. My husband been telling me about going to a chiropractor for a long time, and I didn't listen. And then finally, I got myself an amazing chiropractor. And just learning all the things that chiropractors do, they should be potentially a part of your wellness team. All right. Or these sort of holistic services that you're really excited about. That's what I want. But what are some holistic services that you really might want to integrate into what you're doing as part of your wellness plan, i.e., massage therapy, foot reflexology, a chiropractor? Um, what are some others, Asun? I know you've been doing some work recently.
Well, for me, like, to both of those answers, sorry, I'm gonna hear me a little reverb. But for me, your wellness team, for me, it has to look like me. My people have to look like me, not only think like me, but we don't get as much care as we should as Black women and Black men in the medical field. So that's helped me a lot. My main issue was my gut for a long time. And so if you know the source, it's easy to kind of build your team around that. A lot of people don't understand that, like, a lot of back pain can cause bedwetting, insomnia, ADHD. A lot of stomach pain can cause all that stuff too, and people don't know what's wrong with them. So for me, I didn't know I needed massage therapy. I got a massage for my birthday. I hadn't had a massage since 2017 by a place called Black Oasis Spa. This Chile's wife. And girl, she laid them hands of Jesus on me. I was like, I didn't know this was essential. I'm like, because even as a young person, like, I've been working since I'm 14 or 15. So I've always had back problems. I never knew how to lift stuff properly. So like the chiropractic help and the massage help just to get my blood flowing. My therapy has helped me a lot because my therapist also integrates spirit with body. So she also does chiropractic work on me as well. And she also works with my nutrition. Like, a lot of my people kind of double up, but they all have special qualities that I need at that time, and they all resonate with me in this phase of life. So I think therapy, definitely, massage therapy, chiropractic. Dr. K is great because she studied medicine and she studies holistic health. So she knows both sides of this spectrum and she can give you the proper advice. I don't think anybody should go too full holistic because sometimes you might actually need a doctor. You might actually need surgery, but always like weigh out your options before you go to the first opinion that they give you. Oh, you got 6 months to live. That's not always true. Kind of study yourself, study your body. I think God's trying to tell everybody it's your time to take responsibility for your health. That's why I'm not like gun ho on vaccines, because you have to take responsibility. If you don't want COVID, work out. If you don't want COVID, stop smoking. If you don't want to get sick, stop drinking. Build up your immune system. Health is wealth. People have like stylists, photographers, all kinds of other teams, but people don't invest in their health. And I never understood why.
So look, that's the beauty team, right? So the people who have the stylist, the nail techs, all of those things are super dope. But that's your beauty team, right? So we talking wellness team. I see Yakutala, my good friend Yakutala of Nutrition Prescriptions is on here. She's part of my team too. She's my dietitian. All right. She helps me work with clients as it relates to figuring out what are the things that they need to eat. All right. So yes. Hey lady. She said that's a great point. Invest in your health. Yes, indeed. So we talking team. For those of you who are just joining, I want you to share, one, where you're from. Tell us where you're from, where you at, where my people at. That's number one. And number two, for those of you who are just joining, we want you to tell us what are some of your wellness goals for 2022. And in that, we're really stressing the idea of you having a wellness team, wellness squad, whatever you want to call it, but really being mindful and having an audit about the people that are serving you from a holistic wellness standpoint, and if it's in alignment with what you are about and how you really want things to be in your life. That's super important. All right, super important. Some people have business coaches. Have anyone here ever think about having a health coach? Health coaches are super good for helping you to be held accountable for the things that you are creating for yourself. They help you to speak those words and help you to hear the things that you're wanting for yourself and helping you to achieve those things. Someone who's going to run and walk right beside you to support you. That's what a health coach is all about. That's what we do. And then someone like me also, I'm not only just a health coach, but I'm also a plant-based chef. I've studied nutrition. I know how to do a lot of different things. And so with that, just being able to customize experiences for people who are, working to get their health back or they're seeking elevated health. That's some of the things that I do. All right. And one of the reasons why I had Asun come on here today is because Asun has been working with me very closely because I've been not only her chef, but she's also been recently finished up the Palate Reset. And we wanted to take some time to talk a little bit about the Palate Reset. All right. So the Palate Reset, for those of you who don't know, the Palate Reset is my signature cleanse. All right. My signature cleanse that we started this summer, and it's seasonal. And the idea of the Palate Reset came about when I was talking to one of my clients, and they were talking about eating plant-based, transitioning to plant-based eating, and was like, oh my God, is it going to be good? They were so nervous about if the food was going to be good. And I'm like, yeah, the food's going to be good. But if you're so concerned about the food being delicious, more than likely your palate's a little off. And you really need to cleanse the palate so that you can really kind of get a fresh start. And literally the Palate Reset was actually birthed. I'm so grateful that I do this cleanse with folks because it's more than a cleanse. It really is an experience. It's an opportunity for people to go in and really figure out what they want to create for themselves as it relates to, their eating, their life, their spirituality, just all of that. Believe it or not, it's all connected. It's not just about food. It's about everything. And really, when you think about what you are or not doing as it relates to your wellness, it's because there's some things that are still kind of lingering back there that you haven't addressed. So I wanted to have Asun kind of share, if you're willing to, what it is that you like. Why did you decide to do the Palate Reset? What were you working on, and what was intriguing about the Palate Reset for you, and why you decided to join in?
Well, I think it all attributes to even building a health team. The main question people need to ask themselves is, do I want to live? And how do I want to live? I think we make excuses and like, oh, I'm going to die from something, so I'm going to just eat and do whatever I want. But that's a disease with itself. Girl, I want to levitate. We don't know if that's possible because we're not taking care of our bodies. So I decided to do the reset because I went through a lot of health issues with my gut, and I was scared. I was alone. I really thought I had cancer because cancer runs on both sides of my family. And it helped me kind of narrow some things out my body. So I did the Palate Reset. I did the raw vegan. I started reading ingredients, kind of taking my time and knowing what I'm eating, knowing why I'm eating it and what it contributes to my body and to my health. And when I did it, it kind of like changed my life because even then, before I kind of prepared myself for it, I did a 9-day fast as well. And it's so crazy that the Palate Reset is 10 days. 1 + 0 = 1. So 1 is new beginnings, and you're giving yourself a chance to heal yourself. But when you heal yourself, you heal others. So if I have this power to understand how my body works and be intentional with what goes in it, I can help my family. I can help my friends. I have my children who have eczema. It's not just I'm eating healthy and that's it. No, it takes you further than you ever expected. It takes you into a whole nother dimension, a whole nother thought, and you can give that to others. It's like paying it forward. Like, how he helped 2 people help 2 people. It's just having that knowledge and applying it to yourself. You can help generations. You're creating a generational blessing instead of a curse of diabetes, of cancer, of diseases that we're still trying to figure out where they come from to this day.
That's right. And I love what you said about it's not just about your own healing, but healing generations. Because a lot of the things that we learn when we are in different kinds of healing journeys, that's your knowledge now. So you can actually apply that to your life. You can give that information to a family member who might need it, be in need. As you said, children who might be dealing with whatever issue they're dealing with, parents can now bring that information into the family unit and help support them. And that's one of the things that I'm excited about as a health coach, because most things, many things, you can actually heal from, herbs, eating, movement, just a lot of the natural remedies. Definitely, there are things that you have to go to a hospital, you have to seek, specialists, doctors for. But just imagine if there was everyone in the house that was a health coach or knowledgeable about holistic healing and wellness. What if you had that in your home? And so when you have these different experiences, things like the palate reset, where you're learning how to eat clean, you're learning about, the education that we give. Now it's your knowledge. You can actually take that information and you can apply it to someone that you love and help them be better than they were. So that's one of the things that I appreciate about the experience. And then just for me, just the growth that I saw with you all during that time was absolutely incredible too. So tell them a little bit about just how we set up, like just the experience. So there's two kinds of experiences, right? You
Mhm.
opted for which one? Which one did you opt for?
So I did the one where you had the food prep for us already, because normally I'm busy, I'm working, I can't really prep the food myself, and that if I go shopping, all the food just ends up going to waste. So that was probably, I think, like 12.50 before November 30th. I think I got a
That
discount.
was
Yeah.
and that was in one. No, that was we had that in December, and then this next one is starting on Monday. So
No,
we prepped the food for you.
yeah.
Yep. And we also tell me what you thought about the experience of getting your food prepped and not having to worry about that as it relates to a cleanse. Had you ever done a cleanse before where you had the meals already prepared for you?
No, it was so luxurious. I felt important. But this is the thing, as much as you pay to have 10 days worth of food prep, you would have bought the same amount and you would have had to do more work. And I refuse to do more work because I'm a princess. So just having it prepped, I just want to make sure I got the most out of my experience. Because sometimes people make something themselves. Let me add a little salt to that. Let me do a little this. Let me do a little. No, I'm not taking
Yes.
my experience and my health. I'm gonna let Chef B cook it up for me, and it was delicious. I've enjoyed it. Like I was tearing up some food when I wasn't supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just nice. Everything I had received my money's worth. I got coconut oil that you made for oil pulling, and I'm gonna continue to get that. The burnt offerings were amazing from when we journaled and we wrote our intentions. We did everything with intention. Just and then having a group, a support group. I mean, I know some of us didn't know each other, but being able to be in an open, safe space on our Zoom calls and share our answers and talk about our experiences and what we went through and cheer on like somebody lost like 12 pounds. And we were just like,
Yes. Remember
yes,
that?
queen, yes. I was
That
so
was dope.
excited. Like,
Yes, like I was shocked, y'all. So there was someone in the group. I had everybody weigh themselves when they first started the program. And she said, let me just jump on this scale. And when she jumped on the scale at the end of the palate reset, she's like, oh, snap, I lost 12 pounds. So we don't advertise that, but definitely there's some weight loss in this as well, which is kind of exciting for people who didn't think that they would release all of that weight. So I want to actually go on here on Instagram. There's some folks who are responding. Yakutala says, think about it. If you want to be better financially, you get a financial planner. Same concept. Imagine having an awesome chef to prep and deliver your food to you.
yes.
She said, hashtag winning. Then she also says, and what matters to you? You want to thrive? So I think that's it, right? So going back to, so we're kind of having these conversations, but you got to think about, y'all, what it is that you want for yourself, right? So everybody is viewing life through their own unique lens. Some people are of the belief, like you said earlier, Asun, I'm gonna die of something. I might as well have fun. Yeah, you can have that view. But then there's also people who are health seekers who are like, you know what? I know I'm gonna die one day, but I want to really enjoy my time here and thrive. I want to feel like just feel good in the process. And so you do things like you have the holistic team, you do a palate reset to kind of just clear things up when you know things are getting out of whack. Those are the people, and there's nothing wrong with it, right? Everybody's different. But these are the people that, we really encourage to do something like a palate reset because they're wanting more. They're wanting more. They may not know how to make meals. They may not know how to approach a cleanse. We know that they want more, and because they want more, they should absolutely have more. You even said, I'm a queen. I like being spoiled. So you opted for the meal prep part of palate reset, which is super dope. What are some of the other things that we did during the palate reset? So you got your meals. We talked about the intention setting. What else did we do? I think we also had some speakers, right? Come and
Yes.
talk to you and share with you some information about just living a certain way and doing things a certain way, right? Tell
Yes.
them a little bit about some of that.
Well, it's just a lot of information. Like, she doesn't just prep your food and send you about your way. She gives you the information so you can take it and apply it to life. Like, I think one of my favorite speakers was Miss Crump, the chiropractor, when they was talking about the bio testing with the stomach to find out what you can eat and what you can't eat, and how even certain moves could actually help your baby go to sleep, and you ain't got to be up all night with your baby. It was just a lot of information that was given as far as sugars and reading the back and understanding what you're eating, what's going in your body. I ain't gonna lie, this was like a full package. This was nothing. I would do it again. I just got to go back to work first. I haven't been back to work.
Yes.
Ringing my paper up. I'll do it again. It's a great. It's like a lot of people do not know where to start. People think about being healthy. I don't want to say they want to, but I think people think about it. They just don't know where to start. And there's just so much information that it's overwhelming. And so when you go through somebody who knows what they're doing, who deals and talks with their doctors, who's open to share things with you and you share things with them, this has been a great experience. I'm looking at snacks I ain't even ever thought of. Even though we talked about the cassava root chips, not because they fry, but it's still healthier than me eating like Cheetos and Ruffles. And like, I'm really taking everything kind of seriously. Like, I was trying to cheat and I couldn't because I'm like, dang, it got.
Because you know better now. So once you know better, you got to do better.
Yeah, but I was like, I can cheat if it has this one thing, but all the things I love have like gluten and milk, and I personally can't have that for my body because it causes inflammation. And so I'm just like, dang. I'm like, they ain't got no gluten-free, dairy-free brownies up here.
They sure don't. So let me ask you this, Asun. Like, let's say there's someone who's thinking about doing the palate reset, or even, just any of the things that I'm offering. What would you say to someone who specifically is thinking about doing the palate reset, but they're not sure? Who do you think would be good for this particular experience based on what you've experienced? Who do you think would be a good fit for the palate reset?
People who want to thrive. We spend $1,300 on phones. We spend $200, $300 on shoes. None of those are going to help you thrive. I think if you're really, it's all about wanting to do something different, wanting that change in your life. People don't know when you cleanse, you can manifest things a little bit stronger and a little bit easier. And if they knew the perks all the way around, I think anybody's fit for it. It's just wanting to do it. It's like people will look at something and be like, I don't want to do that because it's this much, or I'm doing this, I'm busy at this time, but not really understanding the benefit. Like, to be honest, I used to smoke cigarettes. I would wake up tired. I would get 8 hours of sleep and still be exhausted. I could barely move. My back, my body hurt. I would hide in places on stage and be sleeping in like characters' bedrooms and stuff. But once I gave up the cigarettes, once I changed my diet, I got the most energy. I get up at 6:30 for fun, just so I can journal, and just so I've been off for 2 weeks. I get up, I got to journal, let me meditate, let me enjoy my life. I have less excuses because I have the energy to do it. So I think if you want the energy, you want to thrive, you want to live, I mean, just do something different. You're not going to lose anything. It's going to be a win-win situation, period.
Yes, absolutely. So once again, for those of you, so I see some other folks coming on Instagram. Greetings to everybody. We're just talking a little bit about our wellness goals for 2022. We're also talking about the Palate Reset. I wanted to remind people that the Palate Reset starts again on January 10th to the 19th, which is on Monday. So this is your last week to be able to participate. You guys get so much, right? You get me. If you decide to do the meal prep, you're going to get some amazing raw foods that are curated specifically for you. You're going to get some amazing information from wellness experts. You're also going to get your burnt offering. You're going to get some wellness tools like your herbs, your coconut oil for oil pulling. You're going to get a lot of stuff and some other literature that's just going to help you as you think about transitioning to a plant-based diet. All right. So, and then you're going to get loved up on, like, for real. That community is wonderful. And I try my best to make sure that everybody is good to go. So if this is something that you've been thinking about, it's the start of the new year. Many people are like, you know what? I don't want to talk to Chef B during Thanksgiving and Christmas because I know I'm going all the way left with my eating. They're like, I'll check her in the new year. All right, y'all, it's the new year. So let's go, right? If you're thinking about that wellness plan and some of those goals, hopefully one of the goals is holistic wellness, right? Holistic wellness. Not just eating right, but thinking right, getting your mind right, right? Moving right, right? What are some of the other rights? Making sure that those bowels are clean. We're gonna be Gucci with it. Making sure your bowels are clean. Making sure your relationships are on point. Making sure your money's on point. It's like all of it. And when you don't have a clear mind, when the food's not on point, you don't have a clear mind. Sometimes we make poor decisions when our mind isn't clear. So you got to clean up that diet so that you can now start impacting these other areas of your life. So if you have not been thinking about your wellness plan for 2022, this is the time. And one of the ways that you can get that right is by doing a cleanse, taking some time for you, unpacking some of the things that are not serving you well, releasing those things, saying bye, and getting on the right program. Y'all, it ain't no game out here. The Rona is real. I was saying, I said the other day, Asun, I was like, Decepticon, Omicron,
Megatron,
all the cons, right? All the cons against you. You know what I'm saying? So we have to really think about how we're treating our bodies if any of us are going to survive what's out there, because it's like literally you don't know what's coming at you. It could be something next month. It could be something next week. So all aspects of your life, you should be working towards. We're not saying that you got to be perfect, but all aspects of your life should be in consideration around this wellness plan. And the people that's on your squad that's going to support you in getting there.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So we're going to wrap up.
Let me say one more thing.
Say something, baby.
Why she not super, well, she is busy, but why you can get this personal love and attention, go ahead and do this today. This is your education. You getting blessed with all this knowledge. If you can do the Palate Reset, I'm telling you, because once I get famous, I'm taking Chef B. Y'all playing. Y'all gonna look at me stupid because I'm gonna be like, I told y'all didn't want to listen. You better get on the ground level. If you have a good wellness coach that isn't like really like busy trying to be the next YouTube celebrity or the next chef for Oprah, these are the people who are going to help you the most. They educate themselves. They love what they do. This is their life purpose. And that's what kind of people you need to support you on your wellness team. And you need to do it today. You need to go ahead, go to her website and just go ahead and get your reset. If you got free time to make the meals yourself, she sends you the recipe. So
yes, that's right.
Just do it.
Thank you so much, Asun. So y'all check her out. So like I said, she is a wellness, a healer loading. So although Asun is in the film industry, so that's probably one of the reasons why she decided to do the Palate Reset, because literally, if anybody knows, film industry, they're super, super busy, right? She got some downtime right now. So she shared some of her downtime with me, which I thank you so much for that, Queen. But her passion and her love is in, doula work and just doing the holistic wellness work, but as it relates to actors and that kind of thing. So she's right. She's going to blow up because she's incredible. And if you guys want to check her out, tell us what it is. I'm going to drop it in the comments for YouTube and Facebook because I could type real quick. What is it? What is your IG? Tell them.
Awaken, AWAKEN _ Sophia SOPHIA. It's on private because I got all these babalawos who keep following me, and I can't do
babalawos.
I can't do the ancestor messages every 24/7. And on there you would I have a link to my YouTube as well. I'm starting to come out with some products and putting up my website. So I would love for y'all to connect and follow and reach out. I'll share my wellness team with you. I didn't mention it, but I think it's important during this time to get IV treatments before traveling and after returning. IV treatments, if you don't know, are like when you take vitamins. When you take them through the mouth, you're only getting maybe 80% of the vitamin because it has to go through the digestive system. Right. When you get the IV treatment, it goes straight to the blood. You ain't gonna have no hangovers, no nothing. I know everybody like that part. But yes, definitely reach out and follow me. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. Thank you for being the goddess that you are and allowing me to meet you and do the Palate Reset. And then also she works with Dr. K. So when your doctor work with your health coach, that is a whole level of wellness.
Yes. And your chef.
And your look. It's crazy.
It ain't no game over here.
I told y'all I'm gonna levitate by the end of 2022.
Listen, I'm gonna be flying up there with you. So let's go. Let's go. We're gonna be like this.
Should did the palate reset. You could have been levitating. Now you gotta keep walking.
Right, exactly. I keep walking, but shoot, behind closed doors, we levitating. We levitate over here. Yes.
Now,
all right, y'all. So if you guys have if you have any questions about Palate Reset or any of the offerings that I have, I recently also posted that we're now making these healing elixirs. We're doing the vegan bone broth, as we like to say, but what we're calling it is your vegan immune builder broth. And then we're also doing the elderberry and the sorrel tonic. So if you're interested in any of those things that you've seen recently, just let me know. You could ask questions. Again, I'm very accessible because I know that people have questions. Some people look nervous, but you can always reach out and we will respond to you and take your questions. So if you're on the fence, man, look, this is the year they say of manifestation, 2022. So people have been thinking about things, wanting to do things. This is the year to actually go for it and do it and not think about it. So if this is the year you're like, you know what, I'm really going to do this as it relates to my wellness. You know what, I'm going to really do this. Then just go for it. Like, there's no waiting. Just do it. Like, what you waiting for? And that don't have nothing to do with me specifically. I'm just saying, what are you waiting for? Live your life. Have a good time. Take care of yourself. What are you waiting for? Don't wait. Just do it. Just do it, because all this waiting, then a month passes, waiting, 2 years pass, waiting, 10 years pass, and you never took action. What you
Yeah.
waiting for? Live your life now. Take care of yourself now. Get your wellness squad now. If your doctor ain't working for you, get a different doctor. If your massage therapist ain't working for you, get someone that's gonna do deep tissue or whatever the hell you want. Take action now. There's no time to waste. Period. Just do it. But one of the things that you want to be mindful of is that your wellness plan, and who is on the squad. If those folks are not serving you or your body well, they need to go. They need to go. You know what I'm saying? They need to go. So, y'all, I'm here for you. 2022, we got some amazing services that are coming up. Keep posted, keep in the loop, stay connected with the IG, the Instagram. All of that stuff is running across the screen there. Much love to you all. I wish you all health, wealth, and prosperity this year. This is not going to be the last that you see of me. I will be going live periodically more so you can ask questions and we talk about different things. But I'm telling you, be honest with yourself. You know, when we come on these lives, it's about having some real good, honest dialogue. And if you're not sure about something, you're not sure, just say that, you know, because we're all trying to figure this thing out. We all trying to figure it out. Trust, we're all not 100. I am 100. I was telling Asun, there's one little thing that I absolutely love to eat. It's a pastry. I had to say bye to that thing. I ate one lovingly, and I was like, you do not serve me anymore. I got to release you. You're not serving my body anymore. It's something that I really enjoy eating. So you got to be honest with yourself. That is the first part of healing anything. You have to acknowledge it. Acknowledge that you need help in that particular area in order for you to heal and move on from it. Period. So I pray that all of you are doing your work, your individual work, to be bigger, better, stronger, more abundant, and to elevate. Check us out for the Palate Reset. And then next month, for those of you who are liking this education, we're going to be, and you'll see the announcement, the next masterclass is Your Food Elevated? That's the name of it, Is Your Food Elevated? So we're going to talk about that too. All right. So somebody said on Instagram, I just made a cake. Now I feel guilty. Listen, I ain't trying to put no guilt out there. Okay.
Don't eat your cake.
Royalty Vegas. I ain't trying to guilt trip you. I promise. I ain't trying to guilt trip you. I just want us to be honest about where we fall short so that we could do better. And if you are saying, you know what, I'm going to eat that cake, then eat it with pride, but then get back up and do what you're supposed to do tomorrow. Don't keep eating the cake if you know it's not good for you. Don't keep eating the cake if you know it ain't good for you. All right. Hopefully we can eventually release the cake, but don't keep eating it if you know it ain't working for you. But you can give yourself some pass because everything takes time. We know that. I ain't trying to make you feel guilty over there, baby.
Eat your cake. Go ahead. Eat your cake. You already got it. It's already open.
All right. Eat your cake. Asun, you got anything to say? I'm complete. What you got before we go?
Just if whatever you want, be intentional. Be intentional. Right. Health is wealth. You can have all the money in the world, but don't do no good if your body messed up. Then you pass out, and then I'm gonna get your money.
That's right.
I'm so grateful. Follow me on IG, and yes. I'll be putting out some stuff later. Something you might be into. I'm getting my doula certification, so I'm planning to do my first 5 births for free. So get me while you can.
Yes, that's awesome. Yes. All right. Well, you guys take care. Have an amazing night, and I really hope that you guys join us for the Palate Reset. If you don't, that's cool. We have some other amazing things. As you know, meal prep, all of that good stuff, essential meals to go, weekly meals. Actually, the new menu is up for this week, and you have till Friday to order by noon. Royalty Vegas, this is the last comment. I had a sleep a sweet tooth. But it's funny, I clicked on here right when I pulled it out. Mhm. Right.
Look at
So
God.
so look, that tells you something. You clicked right on here, and as you was pulling out that stuff. So you had to hear this. All right. You had to hear this. No judgment though, but there's something there. It's all about divine alignment, as they say. So you had to hear that. All right. All right, beautifuls. We out. Kisses and hugs. Peace
Mwah.
and blessings. Take care of yourself. Have an amazing 2020. And we hope to see you all soon. Yes, yes. Peace.
Peace.